For those that don't know me, I'm Bruce Evinrude, President of EWA Solutions, and we'd like to welcome you here today, all of you. We not only have people present in the room, but we also have a number of companies joining us remotely. I think we have companies from, if I remember right, from Ohio, Kansas, Texas, and here in California as well. And I'd like to welcome those as well, too. For those who are joining us remotely, we have you on mute, and so we are under a kind of a tight schedule. We got a lot of information to share with you today over the next 3 hours, and there is a icon, Tanner tells me, that you should be able to see on the webinar that has raise your hand, and please ask your questions or type in your questions, and after each speaker is completed, we will relay your questions to the speaker. And for those here, so that we can get through all the material, Seth, who I'll introduce here shortly, was going through the 4.5 yesterday, and there's a lot to show. So that we don't get bogged down in questions during the presentation, hold your questions till afterwards, and then we'll take all the time to answer your questions. The information that we're going to share with you today, I think you're going to find very informative, and I hope that when you leave today, that you take with you some great ideas to leverage the technology that you guys already own. So to keep it going, and we have an agenda that you can see right here, and we're pleased to have Seth Dawson with us today, who is the president and founder of Paperless Environments. Seth started out, I'm not going to give you Seth's entire history, but the seeds that we maybe told a lot of you of paperless environments started in a company in Baton Rouge, Louisiana called Cajun Constructors. And Seth tells the story that they went looking for a system back in 2000, and they didn't like what they found, so they took an approach that probably very few companies would take and decided to develop a product themselves. So it was such a hit, though, after they started using it, that they had a lot of subcontractors that saw it, and then Seth was also president of the local CFMA chapter, and they asked him to present it. And one thing led to another, and they decided to I guess it was Seth and Paul Rice, his partner, started Paperless Environments in 2004. They basically took the product that they had at Cajun and rewrote it from scratch because it was kind of tailored just for Cajun. And we have Seth with us today to share with you the 4.5 release. I'll let him tell you when it's coming out. We saw it yesterday for the first time when Seth came in, and I was a little surprised. I didn't think it was going to have all the features that it's got, and I think you're going to like what you see today in 4.5. And then we also have a speaker, a client user that's going to speak after Seth is done, Elizabeth Simpson of Gothic Landscaping, who I've known how long, Elizabeth? A long time.
Almost 10 years.
10 years. Has it been 10 years, really? Elizabeth has been the champion of installing paperless at Gothic Landscaping, and I'll talk more about her when her time comes up. The logistics, we have, this is the meeting room obviously that we're in. If you go out that door and straight down, there's the restrooms, and we'll take a break when Seth is done, and then we'll join back here again, and then we hope to end up probably around noon or a little afternoon. We have lunch for you as well.